This is a KX Storm Team Severe Weather Alert.
It is 5:45, still tracking a severe thunderstorm warning here for just outside of Bismarck, heading towards Jamestown. And you can see that we've got this one until 6:30 this morning. North of Bismarck, up 83 and into Minot, up towards the Turtle Mountains. We're talking more non-severe thunderstorms. So let's focus down towards the south here for just a second. Again, this warning is until 6:30. It's been moving to the east at about 60 miles per hour, and the wind gusts have been as high as 70 miles per hour just recently. But you can see here, it looks like it's going to head into Napoleon in just a few minutes. We've got a few storms out ahead of it, but the line of storms that we've been following, Wishick in about 22 minutes and Streeter just under a half an hour. It has been holding its own in terms of its severe criteria, and here's the hail that I've got from these storms as well. Mostly south of 94, south of Bismarck. That hail, some of the largest, has been around Linton, around St. Anthony, and it looks like it's dropped a bunch of its hail. Right now it looks like it's become more of a wind and a smaller hail event, probably just right at that severe level criteria, right at an inch. We're not seeing that hail as much anymore, of almost 2 inches like we were seeing back in Grant County. But again, this particular severe thunderstorm warning is going to last until 6:30. I do anticipate this to get extended as it pushes to the east, and you can see out in front of it we still have quite a bit of instability there moving through Emmons County as well. So up north, when you head up 83, you're running into some rain and some storms, Hurdsville and into Harvey, up towards Butte and Minot. Some non-severe thunderstorms this morning and some soaking rain. Here's the severe thunderstorm watch, and you can see this is until 9 a.m. mostly for central and southeastern North Dakota. So we've got some wind reports that were very strong. I've got one that just came in south of Mandan at 66 miles per hour. Some of the strongest have been around 70 miles per hour. Judson, that's going to be in Morton County, 72. New Salem at 65, and Sand Creek at about 58 miles per hour. Mostly 50s and 60s this morning. Highs are back in the 70s and the 80s. And here's the forecast for today. The rain and storms push off towards the east here, and we'll have a partly sunny afternoon with temperatures tonight back down to the 50s and 60s. We do have another round of severe weather to talk about here, and this is going to come overnight once again. Here's 2 a.m. off to the southeast and off towards the west. We'll be watching two different locations here for some large hail and some damaging winds, and that's going to last even into Good Day, Dakota tomorrow morning. At least that's what we anticipate right now. Here's the severe potential, a slight and a marginal risk for severe weather overnight and into very early tomorrow morning. That should wrap up in time for some 4th of July festivities throughout the day. Back in the 70s and the 80s out there for today. Mostly 70s for many of us, though. A lot of mid to upper 70s and a few low 80s out there. Here's the 7-day forecast. Minot and Williston, we're heating up towards the end of the work week, back to the 80s and pushing 90. Keeping some sunshine, kind of a quieter forecast for the weekend. Maybe a chance for some rain and storms on Saturday night, but for the most part just sunny. And then here's Bismarck and Dickinson, some 90s in the forecast.
All right, we should update also that according to MDU, all of their service in Mandan through MDU is down right now because of the thunderstorms that are moving through. Currently, the estimated uptime to get that back online is 3.5 hours.
And they did see, again, the wind gusts of around 66, and I did get a heavy rain report of just over an inch in Mandan as well. That's a lot of rain that fell in just a short period of time.
Sure is. Okay, Amber, thanks.
All right. Well, if you want something to celebrate today on this 3rd of July, let's check out the National Day calendar.
Yeah, here we go. Chocolate lovers, you're going to like this one. It is National